Good morning. How's it going? Hey, sorry I haven't gotten back to you guys sooner. I told you I was going to do a video a day. It didn't work out that way. Got to get campaigns and all that stuff done first, and then get to this. So, without further ado, we're going to go over pixels and statistics today. Let's see. Let's get over to Simple Engine. This is kind of impromptu. Better yet. All right. So let's see. I think we made a project last week. Simple Engine training. Okay. A pixel is a small piece of code that is placed on a thank you page or the page the user lands on after he does the desired action, the conversion action. This could be an opt-in. A sale is usually what it's for. Simple Engine actually does both and will differentiate between the two, so you can tell if somebody just opts in or if they actually opt in and make a sale, so on and so forth. So you can set these up automatically with CPA networks and mini networks. I don't know if CJ does them now. If the network does not have an automated way of doing it, you can just send the pixel to your AM and explain to him what you need, and he'll go ahead and add it for you. All right, so let's see. In this project, we had video 1, which was last week. We had an offer in here. The pixels are placed at the offer level. So once they're placed, whenever you add that offer in Simple Engine to different projects, so on and so forth, you don't have to go through and replace that pixel unless it's with a different network. And then that wouldn't even be the case because the offer is specific to that network. So when you zoom in here, you can see that there's two little Lego pieces right here, one with a dollar sign and one with an email. The dollar sign is the conversion pixel. That's when somebody actually makes a sale. In fact, we've got tooltips as well. So, and there's the opt-in pixel. You can get this in the offers tab or in the project, pretty much anywhere you actually see the offer. So we have a career search toolbar, which I believe was from Neverblue. I actually have up in the other window. We'll go ahead and grab this. You can use the postback. It depends on your network. Most places, just the JavaScript is fine. I believe Neverblue, a little tongue-tied today. Too much coffee, as usual. Uses the postback URL. But let's go see here. Neverblue affiliate. Let's get off my campaigns there. I was just in here doing something a minute ago. Downloads, toolbars. What was that? Career search toolbar. I can see I clicked this one. So we're going to go over to the advanced tab, and you'll have to kind of dig around this, like I said, at different networks here. That's not it. Postback URL. We just go ahead and paste that in right there. And open this up as well. 600 notes. And we'll just paste that right there for our reference. Go ahead and hit Save Changes, and our pixel is placed. Now, if you had an opt-in, basically the page you would set up in Aweber right after they've opted in, you would go ahead and place your opt-in pixel code, and that will let you know when somebody opts in. And we'll go over that in statistics in just a minute. So now we have that, and we are all set up. So let me show you what this looks like if it all works properly. So let's go back, and we generated a link last week, so we don't need to generate a new one. We just go to Manage. And right over here, we can grab the link. Whenever I'm doing stuff like this, I usually just get a little notepad out and paste all my links down here so I can grab them all back for quick reference without having to move around through the web. All right, so how this would work. We got that. Let's go to new tab. We'll hit test for our keyword. Now this is not compatible with Mac, so probably a bad example. I would have to go through and have it convert anyway. But when it converts, this Neverblue should have placed this bit of code on the thank you page. Um, we'll kind of simulate that in a minute. So that when somebody does purchase, you'll be able to see what keyword actually made the conversion, or which keyword made the opt-in, so on and so forth. Vital information for an affiliate marketer. All right, so let's go to statistics. We're going to spend almost all of our time in Simple Engine on the tracking tab right here. So tracking, statistics, and we're going to, all right, so this is our statistics page. We can then narrow things down. Today we're just going to be working with Simple Engine training, so I'll hit that. And you see this little red icon right here, that notes that this has been filtered. Our project groups have been filtered to just Simple Engine training. So now when we look at projects, we only see video 1. We'll only see campaigns related to that particular project. So let's see, we just went through and we can look at the offers that came through. We can see it was Neverblue from the little icon right there and Career Search Toolbar. We can go through and look at URLs, domains, these are the refers, where the traffic actually came from. Since I didn't click this link on Facebook or Google or anything like that, I can't really simulate that. That's what would show up here, and you can see where the traffic was coming from. This is a cool little feature here too. You can see, let's see, we'll see where I'm at most likely. I was in the United States when I clicked this just a moment ago, when I pasted that link. What region of the United States? Does not show. Cities. It says I'm in Vancouver. It's totally detected my city. And this is kind of interesting to see where all your traffic's coming from too. Are you getting a lot of traffic from out of the country when it was just a US offer, so on and so forth. What time zones people are in, what languages. We can look at what browser or platform we're on. So this should show all the information about me here. Let's see. I was using Firefox. Actually, it says Mozilla. I believe I just pasted that from Safari, so that came up wrong. Let's see. User agent. So there we go. Browser is coming up as Safari. Most of this here is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just kind of going over it because it goes along with the Pixel lesson today. Mobile versus desktop. So I was on a desktop or other. Was I a robot or a human? Did it detect it? It says I'm human. All kinds of great data Jose's added in here for us. By date, by day, by hour. This is kind of interesting tab. Oh, not showing up. I found some interesting stuff on here. Other URLs, I believe, that the user had visited. You can actually track my IP address. There we go. That's my current IP. And there's our the bid keyword I typed in when I typed in test. We can come down here to live data. Live map's kind of cool. We'll start that. We'll show you a live map of where your clicks are coming in. When you have a lot of traffic running, this is just really cool to look at and watch people all over the world clicking in on your offers. It's really just kind of fun. You can actually just look the data up later, but kind of cool. So you can see the little red dot there. I'm up in Vancouver, Washington. I'm in the Portland, Oregon area. I'm just on the other side of the river there. And live view, we can start. And that will show us as clicks come in real time. We talked about that a little bit last week. So let's see what happens. Actually, let's go back. So right now, you can see we have, actually, let's just go, live view. Test for the Career Search Toolbar. I'm on a Mac, on Safari. I'm not a robot. I'm not a referrer. Here's our keyword. So right now, this just shows this little recycle type link right here. Now, when the pixel fires, you'll actually get a little different icon here. So let's fire this pixel. We'll pretend like somebody went ahead and downloaded it and did the desired action. Over here to error, and what happened there? All right, so it's not pixel. Well, hopefully this is going to work. Okay, well, didn't work. That may be something with Neverblue. It's something I'll just have to go mess with a little bit. But we will make this work real quick so I can show you that this does, in fact, work quite well. They're not 100%. Pixels don't always fire. You'll always find a little statistical variations in there. But it will show you what's working and what's not. So let's go back to our project real quick here. We'll grab the actual pixel as opposed to the postback URL. Like I said, that's what you usually use. Simple Engine Training, Video 1, Project Sense, Offer Sense. Let's go to our offer. We're going to grab the conversion pixel, and just grab this code, this JavaScript right at the top. You want to go ahead and put this in. If you were putting it on your web page, you'd want to put it in right before the close body tag. And just look for this at the bottom of your page. Close. Make sure that slash is in there. We'll zoom in so you guys can see that. Looking for that tag. And then you want to just paste your pixel right above that. That'll enable the page to completely load before going to the pixel. You don't want to slow the user down or anything like that. So, when this script fires, it calls two different URLs. So, to simulate that, I'm just going to call both those URLs. All right. And so right here. Okay. So now, see where we're at. If we go over here to our project, actually we're going to go to statistics. Engine Training. Let's go ahead and just go to live data. That's what I use most of the time. All right. Now, as you can see, our pixel is fired. We did do the keyword test this morning. And if you look right over here, you can see it turned into a little cache right there. And if you mouse over it, the tooltip will show you there was a conversion. The conversion keyword was test. The offer was career search toolbar, the IP of the person who made the conversion, and all the other data. I hope this helps. This has been kind of a basic overview of statistics. I really just wanted to show you guys how to get pixels placed this morning. We're going to go over some more advanced stuff in the coming days, like cloaking, so on and so forth. But before you get to that, you really kind of need to understand these basics. If you guys have questions about this, I know I got ADD really bad, so I'm a little scattered in my teaching. So if you guys have questions or didn't get what I said or get this video, let me know. I'll try and make it a little more organized. I kind of just jumped into this without preparing. So I hope that helps, and I'll try and make another video for you guys here real quick. Have a good one.